Guten Tag, mes amis, wie geht's zum Dieter? Ich bin Dieter, and his friend, alter ego Picasso. So, this video is called Dust Never Sleeps. And sometimes you may wonder why your perfectly good guitar amplifier is crackling and doing weird shit. So this is part of a kit that you should have to get rid of unwanted dust which may be causing the problem. And if you have cockroaches in your house or apartment, they like warm places and they will go hide in amplifiers and electronic things. So actually you may be having a short because cockroaches are screwing around in your stuff and molting and shitting on the printed circuit boards or whatever. Seriously. Get some Q-tips. This is the kit you need. Isopropyl rubbing alcohol. Lighter fluid. Air duster. And neutral electronic control cleaner or a reasonable facsimile. So what you want to do, if you take a look at my amp, and it's very dusty here. The air is bad in Hamilton. They still make Coke. Not the drink, the stuff they use for making steel. And when the Coke furnaces are going, the air is really bad. There's lots of dust and soot in the air here. And it gets everywhere. So if you look at my amp that I've been using a lot here, dust settles in your inputs, right? In your inputs, and the same thing happens to your guitars, right? So what you want to do is you want to get your Q-tip. Well, first of all, you want to blow out. You want to take your air duster. And you want to blow out all the air, all the ports. Get them nice and clean. You can even do that on the speaker. Don't hold it, if it's powerful, don't hold it close to the speaker cone. You might damage it. So you clean all those out. Now once you have your inputs sprayed out, just a little dab of this stuff. And I do this about every, I don't know, depends when I feel like it. And don't use it too much. And just let it sit in there. You can see it leaves a film, but it usually evaporates, but we'll get rid of that later. Now, if you want to be really nitpicky, but dust doesn't get in here if your knobs are flush. But you can usually even pull these off. But what I like to do is I take a Q-tip, get it wet with alcohol, and I just go around here, and I'll pick up most of the dust that the blower didn't get off. If you're anal about that kind of thing, it doesn't really matter. And you should try and keep your amp covered, all your electronics covered, and your guitar in a case, and then you don't have to do this too often. And what the lighter fluid is for, if you spill something sticky on it, or something gluey, just do the same thing that you, just look at all that crap, see? Whoop. You do the same thing, you put some lighter fluid on a Q-tip and rub it, and it will get rid of anything that's sticky or gummy without doing damage to your electronics or your cabinet. And if you have stuff on the cabinet, like I say, if there's gummy stuff, you can use a lighter fluid and then just finish it off with furniture polish or lemon oil or something like that. So that's a tip to keep your amp running smoothly. Your amp running smoothly. And you can do the same thing with your guitar, with the with all the switches. Do exactly the same thing that I showed you on the amp with your guitar, and you should have. It might alleviate some of those intermittent staticky problems or pops that you get once in a while. Happy plucking. Wiedersehen.